TIFU my entire night. First throwaway account I've ever created. Never thought I'd need one until now. I'm a 19-year-old guy and what I'm about to share happened 2 nights ago. I'm not good at writing stories like most of the people who share their experiences on this sub, so I've taken a page out of the green text handbook and listed the events. Girl on Tinder invited me to her house. Sex was implied. I've never had sex. I asked my roommate for advice. Roommate suggested I smoke weed before meeting Tinder girl. I said okay. Roommate realized he was out of weed and made a new suggestion, shrooms. I said I've never had shrooms and asked if it was safe. Roommate said, safe as long as you're not chronically depressed or some shit, and advised me to eat the shrooms with a chocolate bar to mask the bad taste. I said I didn't think I was depressed, but that might change once the night was over. Roommate supplied me with 2 grams of shrooms, which was mild according to him. I ate the shrooms with an orange and booked an Uber to take me to Tinder girl's house. Uber driver's head was bigger than any human head I've ever seen, but it was too soon to confirm if I was experiencing shroom vision or meeting an Uber driver who happened to have a really big head. Uber driver's massive head was even bigger by time we got to my destination. It was indeed shroom vision. The moment I saw Tinder girl in person, I noticed she was pregnant, 6 months and 22 days pregnant based on the details she provided before inviting me into her house. Tinder girl apologized for not telling me about the pregnancy, but assured me the dad was no longer in the picture and sex was super healthy for unborn babies. I said I always wanted to have a threesome and laughed hysterically. I didn't understand what was so funny, but I was unable to stop laughing. Tinder girl gave me a glass of water and asked if I wanted to sit down. I sat down on the carpet and noticed a handbag with a bird on it. I realized that if I concentrated on the bird, I could see it moving in slow motion towards the corner of the handbag. I have no idea how long I was staring at the bird, but at some point Tinder girl managed to contact one of her neighbors, without me knowing, to come and escort me out of her house because my presence was making her uncomfortable. I walked home in the middle of the night because I was afraid I would end up with another big-headed Uber driver. I got home with my virginity still intact, wondering what would have happened if that bird made it to the end of the handbag. Next time, no drugs lol. TL. DR girl on Tinder invited me to her house to have sex. Being a virgin, I asked my roommate for guidance. He suggested shrooms. I ate the shrooms. Got high on the way to the girl's house. Found out the girl was 6 months pregnant when we met in person, which was a massive red flag that I ignored due to the condition I was in. Pregnant girl realized something was wrong with me and became so uncomfortable she called her neighbor to kick me out of her house and leave me on the street in the middle of the night.